What's up, y'all? Welcome back to more Minecrafting with Ultra. I am Ultra, and look what I went ahead and got me. Is 4 of them. Last episode we did some exploring. Look, there's a thing. Last episode we did some exploring, some 120 stuff, and we found a couple sniffers, and I have been a busy boy doing some breeding. Well, not me. That would be weird. But they have been busy doing some breeding. Oh, looky there. Just in time. Nice. Thank you, buddy. It does feel like it takes forever to get any of the seeds, and I think we're going to set these guys up with a bit of a farm at some point in time. But today we need to focus on a different kind of farm. We need to focus on one that's going to help us get this build finished up. I need a bamboo farm. And I know what you're thinking, dear viewer, I know. But Ultra, a few episodes ago, you made such an incredible bamboo farm in your basement. Well, it is time for a bit of a basement update and a reality check. This thing is trash of the highest order. I'm actually a little disappointed you guys let me build this, but it's garbage. It doesn't work. It's garbage. It's terrible. I mean, it works a little bit, but it does nothing for us for what we need in terms of quantity. We changed that today, though. I found a design. This is a design by Kmod, and as always, the link will be in the description if you want to build this farm for yourself. But I've got all the stuff that I need. I've got this little shulker box full of stuff, and I've got some stuff here, and I think I've got a spot picked out as well. This is a pretty big farm, so I need a pretty big area, and I don't want to put it too far away. I think we're going to put it here in the jungle just so it'll be running while we're building this. Otherwise, I would put it over by where I have the tree farms and the flower farms. But I found a nice little spot, I think right here. Yes, the spot right here. It'll take a little bit of digging, but we've got 2 out of our 4 walls already pretty much right here with the landscape and the natural terrain. And then we can use some clever little tricks to hide the rest of the farm. So, it's digging time. Well, first, it's sleeping time. Then it's gonna be digging time. In the name of progress and industrialization, we do have to do a little bit of deforestation. However, fear not, dear viewer, fear not. We will be replanting everything that we take down here and probably 10 times over. I just need to get some of this stuff out of the way. That way I can see where we're gonna put this farm because it's actually pretty big. That's good though. I'm hoping that it's gonna provide us with all the bamboo that we're ever gonna need, kinda, and then some. Bam, now we got that daggum platform. We got that area cleared out. Plenty of room to build our big boy farm. So that actually brings me to my next question. I'm gonna get the farm built, but we're gonna head back to our original starter base real quick because I got some questions for you guys. I need some input. For those of you who don't know, this was my starter base, and we've got a couple farms. My villager breeder is in there, my iron farm is in there, stuff like that. But down below here is my basement, and it is an absolute mess. I mean, it's beautiful in its own right, and it does work. It has served me well since I started this world, but kind of like the bamboo farm, I'm wondering if maybe it's time to start building some big boy versions of some more of these farms. So what do you guys think? Should I clean my basement? Should we build some big boy versions of these farms? Let me know down in the comments. And speaking of comments, last episode I asked you guys for a name for my bird and y'all delivered. Meet Roger. There we go, we got Roger. Jolly Roger, our little birdie here. Thank you, Why Me, for the name suggestion. I think we might take you back to the boat one day, back to the windward when we get there, but you're gonna stay here with us for now. And the really cool thing is, while we've been over here doing this stuff, with the magic of editing and stuff like that, I got the bamboo farm done. And one of my favorite parts about it is the fact that you can barely even see it, other than the square, whatever. Don't judge me about the big square of leaves, but it blends into the jungle pretty daggum good. And one thing I might actually do is do like some fake tree canopies over the top, maybe even just to hide it a little bit more. My main concern is I don't want to have to see it from anywhere where I'm building. And I don't really think you can. But besides that, it works incredibly. If we come down here, into this little thing here, look at this. Boom. This is more bamboo than our little one produced back at home, like during its entirety. And I haven't even really AFK'd for this. This has kind of just been while I've been building it, and I've done a couple test runs and stuff like that. This thing works incredibly. I got me a little peephole over here where I can come in and I can kind of peep in there if I want to. Thought about setting up like an observer to make it fire off automatically, but so far it's doing just fine, just the way it is. Now that we got all this bamboo though, I think there's only one thing that we can do. It's time to make some more progress on the subscriber palace. And with that, my friends, the outside of the palace is complete. Before we spend too much time looking at that, though, we have other things to address. Notably this horn. I forgot I had it, and I love it. So we're probably going to be seeing more of that going forward. But also notably, we have some more names. We have some more friends to introduce. I asked for names for my sniffers, and when I had asked for the names, I only had 2 sniffers, and unfortunately, I got 4 sniffers. Well, unfortunately, fortunately, it was very fortunate, because look at what they've given me while I've been doing the building. They've been doing all of this. So, fortunately, I got 4 sniffers, but I only expected 2 names. Luckily, though, you guys came through, and I got 4 names. So, meet Scratch and Sniff, Coco, and Snuffles. And they are actually loud as hell, so we are getting out of here. But how about that palace, though, y'all? Is that thing sick or what? I think this thing turned out super, super cool. I do wish that these little lanterns, the banner things, would render in from a bit farther away. Like, I don't like that if we come out here, you can't really see them out here until you get to, like, right there. But it still looks pretty daggum cool, I think. Obviously, in here is still a massive work in progress, and we have much work to progress in here. But for now, I'm very, very happy with the way this thing is turning out. What do you guys think? Is this a worthy replacement to the subscriber pagoda? I don't know, not replacement. Let's think of it as like an upgrade. I think it's pretty daggum cool. We will get to the interior eventually, but we've also got to do this courtyard here. For now, I am running kind of lowish on stuff. This is all the bamboo stuff I've got again. And I'm gonna need a lot of that to finish up, like the courtyard and stuff down here. So I think next episode, we're gonna turn our attention outwards. The eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed, we don't have a door on this thing. So we're gonna have to build a gate into this thing, and then a door with a gate is gonna have to lead to a path, which is non-existent, and then the path is gonna have to lead back to somewhere else. And I think I'm gonna take it back to this path over here. That way everything will be nice and kind of connected up. So I think maybe next episode we might do that. We might take a break from the palace a little bit, mostly because I have to do some more AFKing and I just have to collect a bunch more resources before we can really proceed. But also just so we can switch it up and do something different for a little while. I am also really excited to get to the courtyard down here though. I want to try and incorporate a bit of a farm for our friends here, our sniffer friends, Scratch, Sniff, Coco, and Snuffles. I think it would be kind of cool if we could have a way for them to look like they were wandering around in here, but have them still be somewhat contained so we can still utilize them as like a little bit of a farm. So I do want to think of a way to kind of incorporate that. For now, I think that's it though. I think that's enough for this episode. That's enough building for sure for a while for me. This was a lot, but I do hope you guys like it, and I also hope you like the episode. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Leave a like on it if you did like it. That always helps. And also you can subscribe if you want to be subscribed, and I guess I will see you guys next time.